Well, here it is. The one I'll have only has just one queen size bed in it. This is a spare one I'm using for a demo video, but it'll have one queen bed. It's got fridge, running water, oven, stove, and then they'll have a microwave too. And the bathroom is bigger than the one I got. Of course, my train shower curtain will go right there. And it is absolutely perfect. 350, isn't it? 350 square foot?
350, yeah.
Okay. I'll go
Not bad, huh?
Oh, man, yeah.
And then this is the best part about it. Like, this is our view, which is killer. Like, I love just standing out here.
Man. Awesome. All right. And it's just right back there, that building we were just looking at. This is the highway. He said they're thinking about putting a coffee shop here, and across the pond there, they've already got the slab poured. They're making a brewery back there, like a microbrewery, and they hope to have it up this summer. But perfect location. Not sure what my address will be. I'll get all that if I decide to do it. This will be what will be around me. Yeah, he said he'll try to have that ready by May. But I can move in if I want. And it's $850 a month, then the $850 deposit, and I got enough for that. And Seward, we're pointing south. Seward is just, I don't know, 2 miles to central downtown. And I'm right at Nash Road cutoff. That's the road that goes to the prison. Now, if you look on Google Maps at Pond, P-O-N-D, Studio Apartments, they don't show it on the map. It's just the marker. The pictures are old. There's nothing there. But here's that pond. He said that pond was about 110 feet deep. And it's just only 100 yards across, maybe. Yeah, that little building there is on Google Maps. They got their geo tag a little bit off. Now we're going to go down here. This is the river, Japanese river. We're fixing to go down there. Whoa, it was rough getting down here. I have slept here before, right on top of that pillar there. I remember that morning there was a Alaskan Railroad locomotive went over the top. The water was, of course, a lot higher. It's still flowing. But it really doesn't get all that severely cold here. I got a lot to think about. I think I might do it. I've got to talk to some people. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm in the viewfinder. Yeah, $8.50 a month for that. That's only like 80, 90 more dollars than what I'm now paying in Johnson City. I've really got to think about this hard. I know I'll come out ahead. I'll be happier. I'll have a better doctor, way better doctor. I'll be where I want to be. Just so much better up here. Then it's only like 2-hour drive to Kenai, where I've been going nearly every summer for the last 28 years. I kind of got to keep an eye out. I don't know if anything's out of hibernation yet or not, but I really like the place. Now, that place, the one we looked at, he said it probably won't be the unit, but they're all brand new. And mine won't have bunk beds in it. It'll have one queen bed, and they'll install a microwave. Electric included, heat's included, trash. The only thing I'll have to pay is Wi-Fi, $10 a month once they get it installed next month. Yeah, it even smelled new inside there. I thought I heard them say it was a couple of years old, but he just said it was 2 years old. Or just had been built. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating on showing the camera. But I think I'm in the next couple of days, I'm gonna make my mind up. Alaska Railroad logo. And I'll be right next to the railroad. It's not so windy down here, but it's still pretty good. This is what I'll be surrounded with. Let's see if I can. Having a hard time seeing my screen. It's so bright. Yeah, and the salmon through here. Oh, you can just stand on the bridge and see them. Hundreds and hundreds of salmon. Salmon season's like July, so. Go take a look at the water, I guess. Yeah, the Japanese River and the Resurrection River all kind of merge on this delta. I'm right close to the airport too. It's just a local, like Cessna airport. Nothing big comes in here. Can you imagine the salmon by the hundreds coming up here? And you just wade out there and catch them. I mean, thousands of them, not just one every 5 or 6 acres. And here we have moose nuggets, moose poop. They actually sell these in the gift shop. Sometimes they'll dip them in gold or just varnish. You get about a dozen of them for $20 in all the gift shops up here. Everywhere you go, there's moose nuggets. I hadn't seen any moose since I've been back, but they are plentiful. The most moose populated part of Alaska is on the Seward Peninsula. That's that little finger that sticks out to the west into the Bering Sea where Kotzebue is in Nome. That's the Seward Peninsula there. And there's more moose per square mile on the Seward Peninsula than anywhere else in Alaska. My God, every time I come up here, it's like I'm healed inside and out. And that feeling stays with you. It doesn't dwindle over time. It doesn't go away. And I haven't been this happy in a really long time. It's just the thought of the possibility of moving back now. I mean, no other way to explain it. And there's a bike path that goes all the way from downtown where the Seward SeaLife Center is, all the way up to the studio apartment. And this is it. We're walking on that bike path, pedestrian path. See how well maintained it is? And here we go. We got a couple of box cars. They use them for tools, just railroad supplies and whatnot. They've been here ever since I've ever came here in 1990. But as you can tell by the look on the track, looks like just maybe a track inspector, but it'll really start running here next month. Yeah, this road goes down to the coal yard for the Alaska Railroad. It actually shows for sale or lease. Yeah, and that studio apartment, let me get out of the sun. That studio apartment, it's on a 1-year lease. So that's good. I want to do a special shout out to my friend Lawrence, mom, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. And another shout out for a friend. I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, but he's kind of down on his luck in a wheelchair, and I just wanted to say hello, special hello to him. He'll know who I'm talking about. Here's part of the yard here, the coal drag yard. There's one of the coal conveyors. But you get a better vantage point. I'm trying to hold it as steady as I can. Oh, that wind, oh my God. Blowing me everywhere. And here's our local Safeway. Just south of that apartment. Then there's a store right there called Three Bears. This Safeway wasn't here whenever I first came here. This Three Bears was the biggest store they had, and they sell in bulk in there. Then across the street, the Alaska Railroad Depot is right over beyond that building. And there's the Three Bears store. Yeah, you buy in bulk there. I'm just going to do a tour of Seward. And here we have the bottom of the Mount Marathon Trail. Let me back out a little bit. It goes through them woods a pretty good ways, and then when you come above the tree line, boom, it just opens up. But in my screen, magnified way in, I can't see where the trail is, so it's probably not walked up lately. You'd have to have snowshoes. But that's the foot of the trail. And this is where we got our hospital, up here on the right, right there. It's also the tsunami evacuation road. Goes up pretty much the highest point in Seward that you can get to in an emergency anyway. Right here we have the Alaska SeaLife Center. They got live marine animals, octopus, squid. They got a underwater aquarium too. You can see live animals that are non-captive. Looks like they're closed. It said it was open at noon, but May they should be open. And this is your downtown district. Yeah, I heard somebody yelling shoestring. I looked and looked and looked around, and I seen somebody waving in a van, and I went, yeah. He goes, hey, you're that guy that rides trains on YouTube. And I said, man, I didn't expect to see somebody in Seward that knew me, but apparently there's somebody else that knows me too that's going to take me out for coffee tomorrow. A friend on Facebook that I have lives here, D. But I think the next block up is where the jail is. And here is the police department. The jail's in, yeah, this is the front of the jail here. They got like 4 cells in here, and I know I've been in 3 of them back in the day when I drank. Yeah, back 15 years ago when I was here, I drank way too much and ended up in there overnight, probably 4 or 5 times at least. But that's a thing of the past. And we have an American Legion. We're sure not short on bars. A lot of those here. There's a community vocational college too, Abtech. And they got a few college people here. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I like this time of day when the sun's shining on the mountains, on the snow. Oh, that sound didn't go good with that picture. And there's your post office. That's one good thing about Seward. You can get everything in town, do a whole tour guide trip in one video. And there's Resurrection Bay, just beyond that building there. You can see the water. Let me get to a better spot. See, right here you're pretty high up. But that's sea level down there. And here's one of the many churches. This is the Nazarene church. I actually have been in here before. They actually got a really good food bank in here. And it's like once a week. I'm not sure how often they do it now. But there's a lot of churches here too. That wind. Yeah, during the summer from about May through 1st of September, those Princess cruise ships come in here and dock. And everybody gets off, like 8,000 people at once, because there's usually 2 of them here. And each one holds like 4,000 people, something like that. I mean, you get it is like shoulder to shoulder tourist. That was a really good restaurant. That seafood there. Yeah, so I got a lot of thinking to do. I'm fixing to go in here and get me a hamburger and a milkshake. Waiting on my hamburger. I got a cheeseburger and a strawberry shake. I also meant to let you know that the owner also knows of my YouTube channel, and he said I could think about it, but consider it. They want to do a tour guide this summer, and for people that come from around the state and around the world to come up, they want to do a tour guide service, and he asked me did I want to do it. So he said that's just something else to think about, consider. So wouldn't that be something else? I go from Tennessee all the way up here and be a tour guide and live where I want to live. Yeah, this time of day, the sun shining off that snow with the sunshine to the west behind you just really makes that snow stand out. You bet. Man, that looks good. And we're almost back around town. The last part. There's a gas station. And that's about it. Anyway, yeah, that was about $14, that hamburger, cheeseburger and fries, and a milkshake all together. Well, that's about it for the tour. I've just got a lot lot to take in and digest with this apartment. I'm still going to look around a couple of more places, but this looks promising. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed. Well, I went ahead and got a little motel room for the night. It's like 68 bucks, but you can't, before taxes anyway. Got a little heater. It's got a fridge, a microwave, color TV, little bathroom and shower, and a warm bed. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this for a day or two. Make sure it's what I want to do. There's one or two other places I could try, but I really liked that studio apartment I looked at the first of the video. It's actually only maybe 50 to 75 square foot smaller than the apartment I have in Tennessee. Those bunk beds you seen inside the place at first, those won't be in there. It'll just be one queen bed in there, and they're just not through with the inside of that apartment. And it'll likely be another one just like that. And they're brand new. They're actually just finishing up building them, but they'll be ready May 1st. I'm gonna sit on it and think while I'm thawed out, and see what tomorrow brings. But I'm happier than I've been in a long time. But anyway, I'll get thawed out and jump in the hot shower and thaw out more. Alrighty, that's it.